What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Love is Blind Season 3 star Zanab Jaffrey is looking pretty unhinged right about now. Our girl took to her TikTok page to post a video of herself pretty much bragging about what I would consider to be stalking her ex-fiance Cole Barnett. I'm going to play the video for you guys, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about it. Is it appropriate what it is that she says that she has been doing? So, of course, I had to mute the video, copyright reasons, but she's dancing to a song called Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise, and her caption says, "You're in my comments and mentions and DMs about him while I'm having coffee with his ex-wife." Guys, is that appropriate for Zanab after being engaged and in a relationship with Cole for literally only about a month and a half, 2 months maximum, right? We're talking here between 40 to 60 days that this girl was in a relationship with Cole, and she ultimately just chose to say no to marrying him at the altar. She instead opted to destroy him in front of both of their family and friends, right? Like Cole's family didn't go, but her family and friends and Cole's friends as well. She chose to really rip him apart. Then she chose to do it again at the reunion. And now here she is trying to, well, not trying to, but she is having coffee with his ex-wife. I do have to ask you guys, do you think that this is appropriate? Is this something that you've ever done? How would you feel if your ex decided to reach out to another ex of yours and get together with them? I personally would feel violated by the entire thing because it just it's uncalled for, in my opinion. It really is. Like when things go south between you and somebody else, you have to go ahead and move forward with your life. But this is the thing that I had been saying about Zanab for a while now, which is that Zanab is somebody who is very like vengeful. She's somebody who cannot accept that she has ever done anything wrong to other people, right? Like in Zanab's world, Cole did everything wrong in their relationship and he has to pay for it. So it's not enough that she humiliated him at the altar, you guys. And it's not enough that she tried to do it again at the reunion. But now she has to go reach out to his ex-wife, get some tea, because in the comment section, she was liking comments and responding and, you know, ha-haing and kikiing about the amount of quote unquote tea that she got on Cole from his ex-wife. But I don't understand what the purpose of it is, right? Like she's no longer in contact with Cole. They've moved forward in their own separate ways. They were together in summer of 2021. So that is over a year ago. That's about a year and a half ago. And again, it was a relationship that lasted 2 months maximum. So I just personally cannot see like in how this is okay in any capacity. To me, it seems as though Zanab is teetering into stalker territory. She's teetering into harassment territory. And it seems as though she's bullying Cole online on social media. And I really don't like that. Like Cole has been very quiet about this whole thing since it happened and the reunion aired and whatnot. He has accepted responsibilities for his part in like the issues in their relationships. But as you guys have noticed, Zanab has never accepted responsibility for any of her part in any of this relationship. So to me, when I compare the two of them, I am quite stunned by how things wound up because remember, I feel like everybody felt the same way. Like at first glance, Cole was like someone who's very immature, childish, goofy, like just not serious at all. And Zanab seemed to be somebody who had her head on her shoulders, knew where she was going. She just seemed so much more mature than him. But come to find out, that could not have been any further from the truth, right? We saw Cole take responsibility multiple times throughout their relationship for whenever he caused Zanab any pain or anything like that. Like he apologized and tried to keep things moving forward and whatnot. But Zanab, when Cole would go to her with complaints about her constantly being passive aggressive to him, nitpicking him, and just beating him down with all of her criticisms, she would always deflect and blame him again, you know, for everything that she was feeling. And so it just is quite unfortunate to see that after all that and after all the feedback that she's gotten, because believe me, you guys, Zanab has gotten so much feedback on social media about her behavior and about her kind of like victim mentality and her inability to see fault with herself and her criticizing nature, her passive aggressive nature, she's refusing to absorb that feedback and do better. Like, this was a really upsetting sight to a lot of people, watching Cole just completely break down after being accused of doing something that he did not do, right? Like, she claimed that he basically called her like the fattest girl in the world because she was eating 2 of those oranges. But then when they played the scene, he was telling her, save your appetite, don't forget, because we are about to go have a big dinner. He was watching her snack before, he joined her in on it. So it was nothing of the sort like that. And then when she tells him that she only had like a banana and peanut butter that day, he was quite upset about it. And he told her that he offered her a poke bowl. So he thought that she was eating this entire time, but she really tried to turn that around into something that it wasn't. And so it's just so much going on. And I feel as though Zanab seriously needs to take a step back from social media, because all I am unfortunately seeing with her and what it is that she's doing in the way that she's representing herself, she's coming across very unhinged. She's looking stalkerish. She's looking very vengeful and still very obsessed with Cole. And it's bizarre because, and I feel like I keep repeating this, but it's true, they had like, their relationship is a blip in the radar of a relationship, right? Like, it was 40 to 60 days. It was a year and a half ago. Move on, Zanab. You are going to be fine, okay? It didn't work out with Cole, but you're going to be fine. And you also need to understand that it wasn't 100% Cole's fault. You two did some pretty messed up things in this relationship. You exhibited a lot of contempt, a lot of criticism, and a lot of other negative traits as well. You always took things that he said to you in bad faith, which is not a healthy way to see relationships. Were some of the things that Cole did to Zanab wrong? Yes, absolutely. But those things have been addressed. And that's why I'm really kind of leaning more into what it is that Zanab has done. Because at the end of the day, Cole is not the one running around trying to make Zanab into the big bad wolf, right? Even after this, it's Zanab who's still consistently going on social media with a goal, with the purpose of trying to malign Cole. And so that's why I am mainly criticizing the faults that she made in this relationship. You know what I mean? It really sucks to see things go down this way. I think that the producers need to do a better job of fielding people whenever they do casting for these shows, because at the end of the day, these are people's real lives, right? And so when you have people like this who do the show and then they actually want to destroy somebody, right, like their ex or whatever, after having done the experience, that's not fair, because at the end of the day, Cole's reputation is on the line based on the stuff that she's saying, and just like his own kind of mental health and like anxiety and this and that about going out there and feeling like other people see you in this way and in this light that it's just not realistic, right? Like, I really think that somebody needs to reach out to Zanab and kind of tell her that what she's doing online is not okay. It's not okay, and it's not fair. Meeting up with Cole's ex-wife, sorry, you guys, it's creepy. If one of my exes that I dated for literally like 2 months or whatever went to reach out to my other ex, I'd be like, I'm sorry, but you're a freaking loser. You know, I'm not saying that Zanab is a loser, but that's how I would feel. I'd be like, it was 2 months. Move on. Get over it. Like, what are you going to get out of it? Like, I'm not with either of you and I don't talk to either of you. So what is the purpose here, right? Like, it's just weird. I'm sorry, you guys. I find it to be truly, truly weird. And again, I think that somebody needs to reach out with resources for Zanab to help her get herself straight, because this seems to be something that is still deeply bothering her, this 60-day relationship situation. And maybe she needs help to manage her feelings regarding that. I know that she mentioned that she's been in therapy or something like that, but maybe she needs something different to help her manage her feelings. I don't know, but whatever she's doing right now is not working, and it's just unfair. It's truly unfair the way that she's treating Cole online, and I don't like it. I really don't. Guys, how do you feel about Zanab's latest actions, you guys? Is it a flex to go on TikTok and brag about reaching out to your ex's ex? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.